I do want to talk about why so many users of Facebook are rooting against the company. 6 weeks ago, we had the presidential election, as you know. The New York Times said some of the staff actually celebrated, believing that they had corrected many of the problems from the prior general election cycle. So here, the staff in a resting spot, if you will. And then the president of the United States posted what was deemed an inflammatory remark after the George Floyd protests. And he wrote, "When the looting starts, the shooting starts." Twitter flagged it as glorifying violence. There were calls for Facebook to do the same, but Facebook did nothing. Why?
Tamron, I want to start by saying that I found that post despicable. Full stop. And I
Did you
know
tell
Mark was
Mark Zuckerberg? Because I understand he had the final word on whether or not to take it down. He did not. Did you tell him that? Did you tell him it was wrong in your opinion?
I told him I found it despicable, and he found it really upsetting and said that publicly. It was a really hard decision to keep that up.
How hard could it
A lot
be?
of, well, here's the issue we face, which is if a person goes on the service and does hate or violence, we take it down. If someone who's running a country says, we might bring out the National Guard, that's something we think people need to know. And it was very unclear what he was saying. I sit here today, Tamron. This is my first interview since the election, feeling so hopeful that we will not have a president anymore who writes things like that we are starting the process of coming together and facing the very serious issues we face with a president who wants to right the wrongs of the past and the wrongs of the future and bring us together.